This is Elizabeth Joyce, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Embracing Spiritual Frontiers. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Leo for May 1st through May 15th, 2024. So let's see what's going on with you, Leo. Remember, this is a collective reading, and if you don't resonate with it, try your rising sign or your moon sign. That might be helpful to you. I do read all the signs every week. So here we go with Leo. We're using the Crowley deck, the Thoth deck, to start with. And here's the cut for Leo. The first card is the Ten of Wands. The second card is the Empress. And the third card is the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands is burdens, feeling overburdened, feeling that you can't keep up with your everyday life, just worries and burdens and heaviness. Then we have the Empress, which is a beautiful card. It's the card of the home, the card of the mother, the card of comfort. So it looks like May is going to bring you some comfort from those burdens that you've been feeling. And then you have the Nine of Wands, which represents strength, inner strength. So what you're doing is you're retreating to your home and getting a quiet space and allowing the inner strength to come in. Good going, Leo. Now let's look at what the message is. The center is always where you are now. The upper right is the outcome, and the upper left is your obstacles. And then we have the psychological down here, and we have the karma on the right. And there's 3 cards to each section. So we start with the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is balance and feeling good about your place and the people around you, and strength. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is disappointment when least expected. So something has just happened to upset the apple cart. Something has just happened that troubles you a lot, Leo. And we have the Five of Wands. And these are discussions to try to resolve the problem. And sometimes they have to do with younger people. But you are trying to have discussions with that disappointment so you can get back to the balance, but it's not happening right away. Over in your obstacles, you have the Six of Cups along with the Seven of Swords. Now, that's usually a party, but not when it's in the obstacle. It's out of the past, and it could be signed papers, or it could be that you're just frustrated. You're just frustrated with what's going on, and it's been going on for some time because of the Six of Cups. And then you have the Eight of Wands. It came upon you very swiftly. Whatever this upset is, you didn't see it coming, Leo. You didn't see it coming, but now you're trying to deal with it. Let's go to the psychological. The psychological is the Two of Cups. So that's a partnership. Now it can be a love partnership, it can be a partnership with parents, a partnership with children. I don't feel that it's a partnership with a boss, so I feel like this upset is in the home. But it could be at work. Then you have the High Priestess, which is telling me that's the energy you put out. The High Priestess always carries in the energy that's been put out before. So if you've had unruly thoughts, if you've been distressed, that energy is coming in. In this case, I feel that you've been saying prayers to be alleviated from this upset. and an offer is coming to you. It's the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is an offer. Usually this is an emotional situation. So the offer could be, I agree with you, or I'll make the adjustment. It doesn't necessarily have to be an offer of money or a contract. It's an emotional offer. It's a promise to behave. Now we go to the psychological. And you have the Fool, which is out of a field of surprise, something sudden. And it's 0, so it's happening now. It's happening as May opens. Now on May 2nd, Pluto goes retrograde. And when Pluto goes retrograde, there can be a jolt. And this is saying it's happening now. So I have a feeling that the first few days of May, whatever this message is, will be manifesting. And you have the 7 of Cups, and that's a lot of choices. And you don't know which choice to make. But the 7 of Wands helps you work through it, although it's slower than what you would like to have. We have 3 sevens here, and 3 sevens is sadness. 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. That's always sadness. And usually it's sadness around somebody that you care about, somebody that you love. And that could be the family member, that could be an animal, that could be whatever you're upset about. But you're working at it. That 7 of Wands is showing some kind of inner strength. And then on top of that is the 3 of Wands. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So you will eventually get this straightened out. Although the 3 means 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 months. I feel 3 months. That would be July or August. But it will get worked out. Now we have the outcome. And the outcome is your Queen of Cups. That's that dreamy-eyed person that's very artistic, that really doesn't have any anger. She daydreams a lot. She lives in meditation. She lives in creating her reality, the Queen of Cups. She's going to be helpful to you. The Page of Swords could be an official. It could be a policeman. It could be a judge. It could be anything official. It could be somebody at work that has power, but they're around you. And then you have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful card. It's a spring card. So this is going to be resolved before we go into summer on June 21st. And it looks to me like the Queen of Cups calls on the Knight of Swords to help bring balance in your Leo life. So, okay, that's the reading I have here. Now we're going to look at the spiritual side. For some reason, I'm going to be using the Hermit deck for this, for you Leos, because this is a very strong deck. And it's a deck that really gets to the bottom of the issues. And it's got to be for strong people. And I feel that that message coming needs to be for you, Leo, in a very strong manner. So let's see what we can do with the Hermit deck. The first card is the Last Judgment, the Spirit of Primal Fire. So whatever you're going through, you're coming to the end of this situation during the month of May. Then we have the Two of Swords, the Lord of Peace restored. But the Two of Swords also means, which way do I go? I don't know which way. And it's a Libra card. Do you know Alice in Wonderland? Do you remember when she sat on the mushroom and she said, which side makes me shorter and which side makes me taller? That is the Libra Two of Swords. But you need to make a decision as to which way to go. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is the Lord of the root of the powers of air. you are going to find the answer and you're going to cut away the negativity because you're in the last judgment. So there's a little bit more to go, Leo, before you feel comfortable, but it's coming. You'll have a chance to make a decision that you need to make. So now we're going to do the spiritual layout. The top card is your focus. And then we do 4 of the mundane cards that will talk about the situation. And we'll do 4 of the spiritual cards that will kind of wind up the process for you. The first card is the Hanged Man, which represents sacrifice for learning. It's the spirit of the mighty water. So I hope that you haven't had any flooding, but you could have had. The Hanged Man is sacrifice for learning. The first card in the mundane spread, the Nine of Swords, is always agony of mind. So you've been really, really worried, and you have felt a little bit helpless about what's going on around you right now. The second card is the motivation, and the motivation is the Eight of Swords, tied to the stake, and it's the Lord of shortened force, which means that you feel that you can't move. You feel that you're blind to the situation. You don't really understand. And it's Gemini and Jupiter. And right now Jupiter is in Gemini. So we'll have to see how you can break loose of this fear. The underlying problem is the Death card. A child of great transformation is a Scorpio card, and it's changing the way of living. So you really have been thinking about eliminating somebody from your living space, Leo. And you're tired of the games, and you're tired of what's going on behind your back. Now we go, what do you need to understand? And what you need to understand is the Six of Swords. The Lord earned success. All of this row is the swords except for the Death card. So it's forced change, but it's a change that's better for you, Leo. And the Six of Swords is an Aquarian card. And of course, I just told you about Pluto, which is in Aquarius. And you're in the boat and you're getting away. You decided to make a change. You decided to make a break. And you're peacefully leaving without causing any kind of uncomfortable, painful upset. You're accepting the sacrifice for learning. Now we go over to how can you eliminate and adjust to the situation. And this is the spiritual side. And this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. It's telling you not to worry. It's telling you that you will be able to take care of yourself and to pay your bills and to make the break. And that's what you need to do. The High Priestess. And that's what do you need to do now? And what road do you need to be on? Well, the High Priestess is the priestess of the stars. And the High Priestess tells you to meditate and to put positive thoughts into the atmosphere so that you can bring out that which you need to do to move ahead. It's a beautiful card, and she always accommodates you. So make sure that your thoughts are positive, that you believe in yourself, and that you can move ahead with ease. This is your angel card, and it's the Queen of Swords, of course. It's the Queen of the Thrones of the Air, and it's your angel telling you you can cut away what you need to, telling you that you're strong and that you're positive and that you can start the new road. Sometimes you feel like you have to be a little bit hard, and you do have to say no, but that's your angel card. I'm going to look at the oracle for the angel card, and then we'll look at an angel card itself. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Thorns of the air, is the watery part of air. It's a graceful woman with curly hair. The crest above her head is the winged head of air. Across her shoulder she holds up a large sword, and in her right hand she grasps the newly severed head of a man by the back of his hair. She's a Virgo, and part of this is Libra because the Queen of Swords wants to bring balance in. She's perceptive, she's subtle, she's quick, she's confident, and she's graceful. And she's extremely observant, so you can't fool her. Remember, I told you this deck was a little strong. Okay, Leo, let's look at what your angel message is today. Your angel message is no need to worry. You don't have to worry, Leo, because you have the strength and the power to move ahead. And you trust in the universe. You're a fire sign, and that fire is always with you, surging through your body, taking you on the right road. And the last card is the outcome. What steps do you have to take? And you have the Queen of Wands, and that's the Queen of Flame. So therefore, the Queen of Wands is the best queen of all of them. She's the mother, she's the housekeeper, she knows how to balance the money, she knows how to give caring to that which is in her family. And that's what you're going to do. You're being told to become the Queen of Wands, become head of the household, use your mind, not your tongue, and settle everything down quietly so that you can move ahead and put those positive thoughts into the air for your family, for you, and for all concerned. Well, that's the reading I have for you Leos right now. I'm going to pull a rune to give you the rune direction. I really like that. And it's a rune for gateway, but it came in backwards. So we'll take a look at that. Gateway is important. And that's where you are, Leo. You're at a gateway. You have to make a change. I know it's hard for you, but let's see what the rune says. It's a place of non-action. With the gateway for a symbol, this rune indicates that there is work to do, work to be done both inside and outside yourself. The spirit of transformation guards the gate of the personal world, looking out as well as in symbolizing the abiding urge to transcend the limits of the little self. The gateway is at once a portal and a frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to continue the way to the divine, to eliminate your experience so that the meaning shines through the form. Thuraz is a rune of non-action. The gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a true reflection of what is hidden in yourself and what must be exposed and examined. Here you are being confronted with the true reflection of what is hidden in yourself, what must be exposed and examined before successful action can be undertaken. This rune's strength lies in the ability to wait. This is not a time to take decisions. Deep transformational forces are at work at this last cycle of the cycle of runes. So you're on your way to a whole new world and a whole new beginning, Leo. Wait it out. Make sure that you work with kindness, thoughtfulness, and love, and you'll be just fine. That's what I have for you today. Thank you for listening. Please click like and join my channel, because what you'll do is help me out. And you'll help me out by letting the message get out to the world, to the people that need to hear what has been said here. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.